As I'm sitting here choking on my own spit.
Oh, that's no fun.
I'm like, why do I sound like I've swallowed an entire frog?
I don't know.
I don't know.
There was an old lady who swallowed a fly.
I don't know. I might drink a lot of water tonight, so pardon me if I do. I do sound weird.
Nah.
Hello? Hello?
Testing.
Oh, that's weird. Hello, everybody. It's Wes and Andy. We are back. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Tuesday Night Random Fandom. This one, the 92nd edition for the week of February 11th, 2025.
Yep. We survived Groundhog Day.
Did we?
We did.
It came and went. I didn't even notice.
Oh, AMC ran a 24-hour movie marathon of Groundhog Day.
Oh, no.
And their commercials for it were perfect. They would play like a little 10-second spot.
Yeah.
And then they'd play it twice more in succession.
The commercial spot.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Groundhog Day.
You know, a guy got fired from his job at a radio station for playing Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer on repeat.
Really?
How did they get away with it with a movie?
I don't know.
Well,
it's their channel. They can do whatever they want.
AMC, right? I guess so. What are we doing this week?
I don't know. We got a lot of weird stuff.
Okay.
We see Zazel's already here, and Josh is here, and Sean is in the house as well.
Before we dive into everything tonight, just a reminder, we are actively looking for your toy collections. And it doesn't have to be the whole collection.
No, I could be just like...
Send us a figure, 2 figures, 3 figures, a car, a Hot Wheels, a model kit, whatever you got, whatever your thing is. We want your story. And we want to talk to you about it on the show. So send us your stuff. You can send your photos to us through any of our socials. PM is probably best if you're going to do it that way. We don't want to put your stuff up publicly without your permission first. And then, or send them directly to us by email at fandompower3@gmail.com.
Apparently Josh just got off work. So
okay. All right. That's fine. Drive safely.
Yep.
Drive safely. Voice to text, I can translate most of the time.
Usually.
Even my wife, who makes up words, so it's all good.
We just got one from Zazel here.
What do we got? What do we got? The Sarge collection. I'm excited for that. Oh, by the way, I don't know, Zazel, if you knew this. Andy got me at Christmas and decided that I needed to collect G.I. Joe Classified series again after I dropped it because they were so horrible in the first wave. And I'm 10 figures in now. Number 10 just arrived today. Oh, and doesn't he speak to me, professionally speaking? I love that. I love it. You know, the cool thing about toys, right? And I said this last week and the week before, is that we all collect for different reasons. And that is the thing that interests me the most. I want to see your stuff because I like cool stuff, but I want to hear your story because I think that's even more cool. And I think that is a wonderful thing to share amongst friends, which all of you are. Now, before we get on with the business of tonight's show.
Yeah, we should probably do that.
Sure, let's have another dose of
Random Fandom Trivia.
Alrighty.
What do you got this week, man?
This one might be a stretch, but I don't know. Question for you. What is the name of the pub in How I Met Your Mother? Is it A, Patty's Pub, B, McLaren's Pub, C, McGee's Pub, or D, the Toasted Barnacle?
Well, truthfully, I have no idea because I haven't watched the show.
You should give it a watch. It's not bad. It's growing on me.
I've considered watching it. That won't be the first show that I've discovered after it went off the air. So
yeah, same with me.
I'm just going to throw something at the wall here. I'm going to go a Paddy's Pub. That just seems totally Irish. Irish pub. That feels okay to me. But I don't know. I don't really know. Oh, Josh has never seen it. Okay, Zazel, what are you saying? B, maybe.
B, maybe.
McLaren's.
Josh has never seen those shows.
McLaren's maybe pub.
Yeah, I started watching it because it took the place of something else on the Comedy Network.
Oh, sure.
And it's got Allison Hannigan in it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But it's also got MPH and what's his face from
oh, yeah.
a whole bunch of movies.
Sure, sure. That guy, Freaks and Geeks guy.
That's it. Jason Segel?
Jason Segel.
And as a bonus, it's got...
I love you, man.
Oh, what's her real name? I can't remember. Her name in the show is Robin, but she was also Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and S.H.I.E.L.D. agent...
Like the main one?
No, like Nick Fury's right-hand girl.
Oh, yeah. Kobe Smulders.
That's it.
She's Canadian, man.
I should know that.
Exactly. You should know that.
Well, I know her name.
Kobe Smulders.
I should know her name in the Marvel Universe more so, but
Maria Hill.
that's the one.
Maria, run up a hill. I don't know.
Yeah,
Die on that mountain.
the one who took over after Nick.
They killed her off surreptitiously. It was
Yes,
awful.
they did.
Terrible.
Hopefully, it was just a Skrull that they killed.
Oh.
Because Secret Wars are coming.
I hope so.
I guess they already kind of tackled the Secret Invasion, but
Did we see Zazel's comment?
which one?
The last one, the most recent one.
This?
I believe he's telling us it is Mariah Hill.
Oh,
You only get to thaw her out at Christmas time. She only defends freedom at Christmas.
and then she goes back in the freezer to await her summoning the next year.
Mariah Hill. I love it.
All right, I guess that's technically long enough.
Oh, sure. Okay.
Well.
Oh, yeah.
since,
We are asking trivia questions.
We
here.
are. So you're locking in at A.
I'm throwing A at the wall,
Zazel's going with
whether
B.
it sticks or not.
Well, I am sorry, Wes. You are wrong.
I figured I would be.
Yeah, but Zazel, good guess. It is indeed McLaren's Pub.
McLaren's Pub. Well done. Let's give that one. Let's give it a ding ding.
Hmm.
That's right. She fights for festive.
Nice. Yeah. So McLaren's Pub, fictional pub from the TV show How I Met Your Mother. It's based on a real bar in New York City called McGee's Pub.
Oh.
And the show's co-creators, Craig Thomas and Carter Bays, would go into McGee's and drink after working on The Late Show with David Letterman. But the name of the show, or the name of the pub, McLaren's, comes from Carl McLaren, a production assistant on the show.
Not from the car.
No.
Okay.
No. And Patty's Pub is from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh, right. Which I have seen a couple episodes of, now that you say that.
Mm-hmm.
It does sound like a TV pub name, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. The Toasted Barnacle, however, is complete nonsense.
That's something that lives under the sea.
Could be.
Can you get a Krabby Patty there?
No, those are exclusive.
Exclusive.
Krusty Krab.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, so we had the Super Bowl this past weekend.
The what?
Yeah, I know.
The what?
It was the TV event where we got a whole bunch of cool movie trailers.
Oh, that thing. Yeah.
That thing, yeah. And one of them that we got is the Jurassic World Rebirth trailer.
Not a lot given away here.
Not a lot, but they kind of hinted some stuff here.
Enough to get my interest up.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we get the same lines where Scarlett Johansson is the expert that's going to help them survive as they go claim these DNA samples.
Yep. Hey,
What?
man, I have a question for you.
Yes,
Is your slideshow bigger than the space that you've got it in?
it has been for a few weeks.
Have you done that intentionally?
I have.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Well, I'm an idiot for not noticing.
that's fine.
I'm like, are we cutting off pictures? What's going on?
No, it's little changes that you make, and no one really notices.
Oh, I'm weeks late.
Apparently, Josh would rather watch paint dry than football.
Football. It's funny. I don't even know. I know it's like the Super Bowl,
Mhm.
but it's like, I laugh because like Super Bowl and the World Series,
Mhm.
let's have a game where the winners get to call themselves world champions, but only teams from America play.
Yeah.
No.
There you go, Zazel.
Boo sports.
Yep.
No, man. Curling. You can play that and drink at the same time.
True.
Same with darts. and billiards. I think those are
I mean,
real
technically, you could drink and play sports doing
sports.
whatever. Some of it's just not safe.
Yeah. The drunken mile.
One more from Zazel here. I don't care why people keep putting themselves in front of wild dinos. So long as they do, I'll watch.
I understand there's something going on in this one that is a throwaway from the book that they
Yes.
wanted to do back in the first movie,
Apparently.
but never got a chance to. Any idea what they're talking about?
I don't know for sure because I know the major change from the book to the first movie. John Hammond dies at the hands of the compies,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
they didn't show up until the second film, and he was still living by
That's true.
that point.
I read the book and I read it some time ago. Like each chapter began with like a DNA sequence, which was kind of neat. I don't know what it is they're talking about, but I am definitely interested. And will it be like this standout thing? Like, oh, that's got to be the thing. Will it be an obvious visual cue for us, the audience, that ties it back to the original?
It could be.
I hope so.
Because I believe with this one, they are going back to Site B.
Oh,
because
is it Site B or is it something else?
It could be something else, but I'm kind of banking on it being Site B.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I have my doubts because we're going to get introduced to some new, more evil-looking, more vicious dinosaurs, like the one up here in the top right corner, which apparently has elements of the Rancor and the Xenomorph in it.
Yeah, man.
And I'm super curious to see how that one plays out on screen.
I mean, we're at a point now where if we keep making Jurassic movies, we have to iterate them in a way that keeps the audience engaged.
Yes.
Is this the Fast and the Prehistoric? Is this what we're talking about here?
I don't think so.
Is that what's happening now?
I don't think so, because she's basically just like a survival guide. I mean, to the extreme.
Yeah.
But, they're going in trying to secure DNA samples, and apparently that's going to lead to some miracle cure for the world, right?
Yeah.
Oh, we got to catch up here.
That's not a sport. That's a way of life.
Mm-hmm.
True story.
And follow up to that.
It's got a hint of Jurassic Park 3 about it, which is disconcerting, but we'll see. I was pretty forgiving of Jurassic Park 3, but I like
Sam Neill.
Well, not only that, but I also like Tia Leone and William H. Macy.
Mm-hmm.
So I was okay with that.
Sean says, haven't seen a Jurassic Park.
What?
Oh, you got to watch.
What?
At least watch the first one.
Oh my gosh.
Even Zazel confirms that. Sean, buddy, check out the first one.
Find the controls that extend the bridge.
That is shocking. That is absolutely shocking. They were some of the highest grossing movies the years that they came out.
Mm-hmm.
And
I still remember sitting in theaters back when it came out, and I was like shocked. It was just so amazing.
Isn't Jurassic Park on the list of highest grossing?
I believe it is.
Of all time. I don't think it's near the top, but it's on there.
And, it holds up. It really does. With the exception of one key plot point.
What's that?
And that is when the Jeep gets pushed over the edge of the T-Rex compound.
Yeah, okay.
How the fuck did he walk out of it if there's a giant cliff there?
How did who walk out of what?
The T-Rex.
Walk out? Oh, yeah, I guess so.
He walks out of it, and then he pushes the Jeep back over, and all of a sudden it's a giant cliff.
No, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
I mean, it happened off camera, dude.
Oh, no, it happened on camera. He walks out, and then the Jeep goes down.
Oh, that's true.
Maybe
the compound, like maybe the wall did one of these, and you didn't see that.
Could be.
Like we couldn't see it. Did that translate well enough on camera? Did you all get that?
Probably.
All right.
Yeah.
Josh says, I was 9 when the first one came out. I remember building walls out of styrofoam for my dinosaurs.
Nice.
That's pretty cool.
And apparently his bridge is flooded, so yeah, be safe.
Oh, man. That's awful. Sorry for that.
But, we're also going to see Rupert Friend and Manuel Garcia Rolfo in the film.
Nice.
And there's this one scene near the end of the trailer. We've linked to it in the show notes if you haven't seen it yet. Everything we'll talk about tonight is linked in the show notes.
Oh, great.
But there's a group of dinosaurs. I'm not sure which ones they are, but they're helping the Mosasaurus.
Okay.
So it's like we've got a big pack leader and a bunch of little followers
We've done the pack thing before.
with raptors, but this is on
Yeah,
a
yeah,
grander
yeah.
scale. And it's kind of nice to see him kind of return back to the island, because at the end of
Dominion.
Dominion, he was out, chomping at beaches and stuff. So
Oh, that's true. That's true because the dinos had basically they're out in the world now.
yeah, just wandering around. And
So
but
do we have a time frame for this, like post?
yes, 5 years post Dominion.
And so dinos are now everywhere.
No, actually, they're dialing back because the planet's ecology is no longer hospitable
It
to
can't
like they can't
support
get
them.
in
Okay.
Canada. We can't get them in like Antarctica.
So wait. They live in an equatorial band.
Yes.
Of course.
They're going right there. That's where they're staying in that
makes
tropical
sense.
biosphere,
That makes sense.
and that's where our movie is going to take us. So
Well, we're going back to Costa Rica.
we are.
Yeah.
But the trailer, it looks good. I'm all for this. So
I'm on board. This makes for our first. We talked about this on Sunday night, but I think it's cool to mention here tonight. July this year is a busy month.
it's getting stacked.
And we're not even there yet. I mean, this is the first weekend in July. The following weekend is Superman.
Mhm.
The weekend after that is Fantastic Four.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm going to be busy at the movies in July, so just don't even talk to me. That's all I'm going to talk about is the movies in July.
Yeah, basically.
And we got one weekend left, so I don't know. Do you think? Hopefully, it gets filled with something super cool.
I can see it happening. Everybody loves going in on the summer movie,
Yeah,
bandwagon. But this weekend coming up, we got Captain America, Brave New World.
So I heard a disappointing stat today
Uh-oh.
that ticket sales, like pre-ticket sales, are lower than Quantum Mania.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I read the exact opposite.
Oh, no way.
That it's already outpacing a lot of stuff.
Current stuff or other Marvel
Other
stuff?
Marvel projects.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, are you going to be there opening weekend?
I'm hoping to.
Well, I guess that's only in a couple days. So.
Yeah, I'm hoping to, but
Opening night. So if you really wanted to, we could catch an early screening on a Thursday night.
I don't know. It's supposed to be a snowstorm this week.
That's Wednesday night into Thursday. It'll be done by Thursday night.
Okay.
I'll have enough time to blow the driveway, dig us out.
But we got another trailer.
Yeah, we did.
We did. This might not be the one you're thinking of, but this is another long-running franchise.
Oh, looking at your notes, definitely not what I was thinking about.
But Final Destination Bloodlines.
I've seen one of these movies.
Really?
I've seen one. What one happens in a theme park?
Oh, jeepers.
Two?
I believe three.
Three. I watched it on a bus in Bosnia.
Oh, jeez.
Driving over the mountains into Croatia.
Huh.
Because it was the only thing that they had on the bus. So.
But yeah, I can't remember if this is like the 6th or 7th installment in the franchise.
No idea.
But this one, Final Destination Bloodlines, the catch line is, death runs in the family.
Isn't the whole premise is you just can't escape when it's your time, and you can't escape it?
Basically.
Yeah.
And if you do escape it, it'll come back around to you as soon as it goes through all the elements that you butterfly rippled out.
Okay. All right.
But yeah, this trailer, it starts off, it looks kind of like, I don't know, almost a torture film.
Yeah.
Then you pull back and find out, no, it's just a girl getting a tongue piercing.
Oh, like Saw.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And then she leaves, and the piercer then proceeds to do a tattoo on himself. But it goes right down the same pathway where, like, this little element falls into place, followed by that, and eventually, as you can see in the bottom frame there, he's really stuck, and the whole place is on fire. So before you get to see him burn to death, it goes to the cue card there, and
all that from getting a piercing.
Yep.
Oh boy.
But Josh,
no, I've never seen any of the Final Destinations.
First one's pretty good.
If you're not a horror fan, and they're not, I guess the one I saw, I wouldn't call it like extreme horror, but definitely
it's more shock gore.
Yeah.
Just to watch how, this little element falls into place and triggers that triggers that.
True.
Triggers that.
Yeah.
Even part 2 is good. That gave everybody nightmares about driving near a log truck.
Here we go again. Just when you thought it was safe to drive behind a truck.
Exactly.
On a highway. In the country. On a weekend.
Josh says gore and horror.
Gore and horror. Not my thing either, my friend. Not at all.
That is a good surmisation.
Oh, yeah. Action movie gore.
Mm-hmm.
Is that... Maybe that's the category that I've been waiting for that I've just never known existed. Because, like, I'm a big fan of Aliens.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't consider it a horror film like the first one.
No, it's definitely more action.
Yeah.
And psychological thriller type deal.
Yeah.
But
get away from her, you bitch.
Yeah, exactly.
Final Destination, Bloodlines.
Yeah, this one will be directed by Adam Stein and Zach Lipowski. Screenplay by Guy Busick and Laurie Evans Taylor. And the original story is by John Watts. And
John Watts.
Yeah, and Guy Busick and Laurie Evans Taylor.
Yeah.
Based on characters created by Jeffrey Reddick, which was the original dude to do it.
Like John Watts, like we just saw Skeleton Crew, John Watts?
I believe so.
Really? Does he have a background? Is that his background, is horror?
I don't think it's necessarily like his go-to genre.
Yeah.
But, you know, the synopsis for it reads, plagued by a violent recurring nightmare, college student Stephanie heads home to track down the one person who might be able to break the cycle and save her family from the grisly demise that inevitably waits them all.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And I believe she is going to be played by Caitlin Santa Juana.
Caitlin Santa Juana.
Yeah.
I don't know her.
Me neither. But
I'm looking at your cast list. I don't think I know any of those people.
Well,
wait a minute.
You know the last one.
Tony Todd. Sure I do.
And I believe this is his final role.
Oh, okay. Breck Basinger. I feel like I know that name.
Maybe heir to the Kim Basinger.
I have to look her up because I feel like she's been in something else.
Maybe. Josh says,
IMDb. Oh, of course I know her. It's Stargirl.
There you go.
You know her.
Yeah, I do.
I'm like, why do I know that name? That's why. Stargirl.
Josh says, I'm driving behind log trucks and gravel trucks every day. That's the main commerce in this small town.
Well, sorry to put that nightmare fuel in your head.
Well, he hasn't seen it yet, so
true.
avoid part 2 if you want to avoid that particular nightmare.
Driving behind logging trucks in Bosnia where chains are optional.
Yep.
That was awful.
Oh, and the best part is the radio for that scene is Highway to Hell by AC/DC.
Naturally.
Yep. But yeah, it's coming out May 14th internationally and May 16th nationwide across the states.
Yep.
And I assume Canada as well. But moving on from there, Amazon, MGM Studios, and Mattel's Masters of the Universe has found its Sorcerer and Fisto.
I am, again, cautiously optimistic. But I do like this.
Yeah. So Johannes Hakur Johansson is going to be in the role of Malcolm / Fisto.
I saw a great photo of him from a previous role where he had like big mustache, bigger beard, and a shot of Fisto. It was almost like spitting image.
Nice. And then Morena Baccarin in the role of the Sorceress.
I highly approve of this.
Yes.
I highly, highly, highly approve of this. Now, are they going to give her white hair?
I don't know.
Will it matter if she's going to wear it? Do you first of all, do you think that the production design aesthetic will be close to the toy line? Or is that too ridiculous?
I don't think it's too ridiculous, but I do hope it's kind of split between the original 80s and possibly the 2000X, just because it takes on like a more, I don't know, Egyptian type feel to her costume.
That's true.
Which could be considered more.
What about our Revelation animation style?
True.
Which kind of blends a little bit of everything.
It does.
It doesn't matter if they put her in a feathered cowl.
No.
But I a bazillion% approve of her.
Yep.
Oh, that's an interesting thought.
Which one?
Zazel's comments. I bet it's a prequel. And then follow up to that. Then maybe time jump later. I know there was some talk in that script, the Nee Brothers script about we're going back to Earth for it's going to start on Earth, at least the first draft
Mm-hmm.
starts on Earth. Something happens that Adam has to discover his heritage and it brings him back to Eternia, which is kind of like the inverse of the 87 movie,
Yeah.
starting on Eternia and going to Earth.
Hmm.
Either way, like I don't want to get too excited. I want to get really excited for this.
Yeah.
But I'm very reserved about this just because of
we've been teased so many times
for so long.
I mean, we're in a spot
So
now
long.
where it could actually happen, and well, because we've seen other projects like in the fantasy realm just knock it right out of the park.
I just watched, speaking of like MGM, Amazon Studios, they just put out a new movie with Dave Bautista and Sofia Boutella. It's pretty good.
Nice.
Like, I don't know if it might have been theatrically worthy. Like, it didn't feel like a direct-to-home media movie. And that's kind of like when the streamers are making these things, I kind of like wonder, like, is it going to have that direct-to-home media quality to it?
Mm-hmm.
Although, given that it is a children's property, would that be so bad?
No, I don't know. I could accept an amount of cheese in this particular project.
Oh, yes. The grand fromage.
But, I mean, dude's going to be playing a guy with a giant fist. You can't take it super seriously.
I mean, we've already seen that in Hellboy. So, I mean,
yes.
And we all accepted that.
Yeah.
So I don't think that's a far. And people who are not familiar with Masters of the Universe, they might see this character and go, oh, it's a Hellboy ripoff.
No.
Not exactly.
No.
Not exactly.
I mean, casting him, though, does kind of throw a whole wrench in the brother thing with...
oh, sure. But did you see the who they've got cast for Duncan?
Yeah. It's Idris
Elba.
And I'm all
so, I mean, it's not that they couldn't be brothers. They just wouldn't be blood relatives.
Yeah. Which is fine. Perfectly fine.
Yeah.
But along with them, we have Nicholas Galenzine as He-Man, Camila Mendez as Tila, Alison Brie as Evil Lynn.
Yep.
This one worries me. Jared Leto as Skeletor.
Well, when that was announced, I was a little bit like, okay.
I mean, this is his chance to redeem himself in the eyes of fandom.
In nerd culture?
Yes.
In nerd culture. I don't know. Some of the nerd people like him.
Because I didn't care for Morbius.
No, I didn't either.
I hated his Joker.
Also, yep. I agree with you on that one.
But, you know.
I mean, you can count on him to want to play something weird. So I fully expect that he's going to bring that, because you hire Jared Leto, you get Jared Leto, right? So he will bring that to the role. I do, however, think if they do anything with the origin, he would make a pretty good looking Keldor.
I think so.
Yeah. Let the man's hair out a little bit. Give him some blue skin. Good. That Star Trek short film was outstanding, though.
Yes, it was.
Are we talking the one that was on the?
I believe the one where the director actually
showed
up on our
fantastic
commentary.
It was fantastic.
And follow up.
He
there.
has been given enough tries. People still like him, though. I mean, they like him enough to want to cast him.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm giving him a chance.
Yeah.
I'm giving him a chance. You know who else is getting a chance?
Who?
Did you see that Armie Hammer is slowly making a comeback?
Is he making a comeback now?
Making a slow comeback. I saw something on him. I don't want to get into that, but
yeah,
he basically acknowledges that he was an idiot.
Well, it's good to take ownership.
Yeah. I just like his band, 30 Seconds to Mars.
There you go.
There you go.
But also rounding out the cast here, we're going to get Sam C. Wilson as Trapjaw, Hafthor Bjornsson as Goatman.
What?
Yeah. Kojo Atta as Triclops, which should be good.
Hafthor Bjornsson. Isn't that... I have to look this up. I don't want to say something that isn't true.
Well, yeah,
I don't want to say something that's not true.
Sean says, I like him in the Morbius movie. Cool. And I guess that's why he's getting a chance here.
Yeah, that's the Mountain.
Okay.
As Goatman.
Really?
That's wild.
Maybe they fudged that and he's actually supposed to be Beastman?
I don't know. I mean, Goatman. I mean, let's be honest here. All of the Masters characters on those over muscular bodies,
True.
I don't think it's really out of the question. I do wonder why though. Why Goatman?
Hmm.
Why Goatman? We've got a mini comics character who didn't really have much media attention.
No,
I mean, he got a classics figure,
he
and
didn't
then
have an original figure though, did he?
no, he got a yeah, he got the classics figure.
Hmm.
Oh, my brightness is too bright. Let's turn that down a bit so we can all have a look there. So we did get a Masters of the Universe 6 action figure for Goatman.
Hmm.
And then he did turn up in the animation in the Revelation series.
Yes, he did.
But he really hasn't had that much attention. So
No.
I'd have to go back and revisit sort of his story in the mini comics to see what they did
What
with
he
him.
did with him, yeah.
That's another good question too. Like when you're talking about source material, you have so much stuff
Oh.
to draw from. How much of the mini comics end up in this?
True.
And those earliest mini comics that had no ties to the animation,
Yeah,
right?
just because they were cranking them out just
Yeah.
to have them out.
Yeah.
Zazel says
Greatest
of all time.
of all time, Ed?
Go.
No. I mean, as in Goat Man. That kind.
Yep. I don't know. Either way, I'm very hopeful for this. So.
All right. I am as well, and I mean, I can talk He-Man like for days.
Yeah.
But again, you know where this fits in for me. Although I think it's slightly ahead of the other one, but it's like it's in my where's my Robotech live action movie file. Although this actually has movement, whereas that other one just has nothing going for it.
It has legal loopholes to
There's
jump
nothing going for it right now.
Yeah. But over the past weekend, I guess a lot of PlayStation customers were subject to a outage.
I am not one of them. It didn't. I'm not a PlayStation user, so it didn't affect me. But what's the dealio? What happened?
There was a 24-hour outage that knocked out the PlayStation Network over the weekend, and they claim it was due to operational issues
On the PlayStation Network.
on the PlayStation Network.
All right.
A tweet confirmed that they had recovered their network services, and Sony apologized for it. But some people are calling for further revelation because they are thinking back to the data breach back in 2011, where a lot of information was actually leaked. So some people are worried, did it happen again?
Yeah.
Because I guess something like 77 million accounts were compromised back then.
Oh dear.
But another folks on X and Twitter were posting like, bet you wish you had your physical copies now.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
And one guy even posted like, "Oh, I'll just go to GameStop and
Go to
grab
my
some
local
physical."
GameStop and grab some physical game. Oh,
And it's nothing but Funko Pops.
I just went to ours not that long ago. The Xbox section is a wire rack on the floor
no.
now. It's not even a section of wall anymore.
Switch still has a wall though.
Isn't that something, eh?
Mm,
They would all love you to go digital.
They
100%
would.
digital.
they would. What's Josh saying here?
I think it'd just be fun to walk around a movie set and scream the whole time. You mean as Goatman? Hey! What's up?
I wonder if there's going to be a contest this time through. That way that kid can go on and play his character
Oh,
again.
man. Yeah, wouldn't that be something?
Yep.
Did I tell you guys? I'm Goatman! I only play Red Dead on PlayStation.
I still haven't played that one.
Yes, Sean, Xbox fan. I am an Xbox fan as well. Although I will say this, I am not a big fan of console exclusives. I think we should all be able to play the games.
It would be nice.
As I just launched Baldur's Gate 2 years later. Finally!
There you go.
I'm behind the times.
And Josh says yes.
Yes to
That's
Goatman!
There you go. What's Zazel saying here?
Oh, no shit. I have an Xbox 360 controller tattoo on my wrist. True story. You know what I love the most about the Xbox?
The X?
No.
Elon Musk would try and buy
I like the controller when they did the original Xbox controller that came out with the black brick. That thing was a piece of junk.
Okay.
It was huge and cumbersome, and the sticks weren't offset, or they were offset, and it just didn't feel good. And then they made their like their next iteration of the Xbox controller, and it's pretty much been that ever since. And that is a true case of like, why mess with something that is like near perfection? It is the most ergonomic controller I've ever used, although I do hear that the PlayStation 5 control is quite nice. But yeah, I'm a huge fan of the Xbox control.
I like
love
the
it.
PS3 controller. Feels good.
Yeah, the DualShock 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, DualShock 2.
I mean, anything's better than the original NES Square.
What I didn't like is here's the thing. The biggest criticism I have with the DualShocks, and I think they corrected this on PS3, the triggers, they were curved underneath. So if you're playing a game that uses the trigger as like a throttle, it's too easy to slip a thumb off. Whereas the Xbox triggers are curved out like an actual firearm trigger.
Okay.
So your finger won't slip off.
That's cool.
Small detail, but I love it. Josh says, I like both, but Xbox has Halo. I loved Final Fantasy, so I had a PlayStation for a while. I rocked both of them for a while too. Through Xbox, PlayStation, then Xbox, PlayStation 2, and then Xbox 360, PS3. Now I don't have a PlayStation anymore.
Oh,
just an Xbox.
I just have a PlayStation. My kids have a Switch.
Wait, we've talked about this before. How many generations are you?
I am still at 3.
You're 2 generations late.
Yup. 2 generations and counting.
Yeah.
But what are you gonna do? This next one, we weren't gonna talk about this idiot, because he is as self-destructive as other folks are at this time, if not more so.
I mean, this is barely entertainment adjacent,
Yeah.
and I don't like the idea that we're given air to this.
I know.
It is,
but
sure.
I'm just saying we need to, I mean, for lack of a better word, cancel this dude before he goes any farther.
That's a good way of putting it. I'm not a big fan of cancel culture, but there are times when it's appropriate.
I think this is one of those times.
You know, I get it that there's this whole free speech thing in America, but freedom of speech does not mean freedom from fucking consequence.
No, not at all.
You say whatever the fuck you want, it comes with consequences. And they might not be legal consequences, but fuck you. If you're a piece of shit, you need to go away.
Yeah.
And this guy is a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, because he came up last week having his wife strut down the Grammy.
Oh, wait, so we don't need to say who it is now.
No, we don't. But he went on a utterly ridiculous tirade on Twitter, dropping some vile hate speech.
It just gets worse.
And he's been banned from Twitter now. Apparently,
this is the thing.
You've mentioned that he's been dropped by his agent.
Yeah.
So the cancellation is in progress.
It's happening. The funny thing is, it's hilarious to see that Kanye West, the self-proclaimed Nazi, got dropped from fucking Twitter, who's owned by an actual Nazi. Like, fuck. How fucking bad? How bad do you have to be?
Well, this is what he did. He went out and purchased ad space during the Super Bowl.
Oh boy.
For his Yeezy.com, whatever.
Oh yeah, his clothing brand, yeah.
And as you can see on the left of that little screen, we had a plethora of products available.
Oh, sure.
And I guess immediately after the ad ran, the website flipped to only one product, a t-shirt for $20 bearing a swastika.
Right, because after the ad has run,
they can't do anything about it.
Right.
It's out there in the ether. And of course, it was vetted, it was checked over, everything was copacetic going into it. And then he just pulled a giant swerve. So I guess it's linked to Shopify. It's a Shopify powered store.
They're refusing
to give comment on what he's done because this is idiotic.
It's not up to them.
No,
it's not up to them. It is a host platform. It's an e-commerce website. It's not their responsibility. Maybe on some level, I guess, but it like the responsibility starts with like numero uno.
Yeah.
You are responsible for you.
And this is what he wants to portray himself as. So,
I mean,
give this man a history lesson quick.
Am I off base if I say like, how many black Nazis do you know?
I would hope none.
Well, this is what I mean. So like does he not realize like this is not helping him in any way?
No. So
He did all kinds of stupid shit too, and then I guess there's a lawsuit against him now from some of his former employees
Oh, jeez.
for more anti-Semitic stuff.
Hmm.
He basically sent a message to a Jewish employee saying, "Welcome to day one of working for Hitler."
Oh,
Yeah, I don't even know if I'm allowed. Am I even allowed to say that on YouTube?
I don't know.
I'm sorry if I'm not allowed to. Didn't mean to.
Punch Nazis. It's the right thing to do.
Yes, see a Nazi, punch a Nazi.
Yep.
End of story.
And we're not promoting violence. We're just saying, knock some sense into them.
Call it whatever you want.
Yeah.
See a Nazi, punch a Nazi.
There you go.
You'd be absolutely justified if you did.
Yep. What's catching up here?
Oh yeah. Josh says I have my NES, a Switch, PlayStation 2, Xbox 360, and Xbox One. Xbox One X on my TV stand.
Nice.
One X. Is that the smaller one?
I couldn't tell you. I was a PlayStation guy and technically remain one.
Yeah. I got an Xbox One and a mini Super Nintendo.
Nice.
I have a mini Super Nintendo
They're
as well.
fun.
Yeah, the little mini consoles. Yeah. That says it all, right?
Sean follows it up there.
Someone needs a good slapping.
Yes, he does.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. Celebrities are all starting to get what's coming to them.
Mm-hmm.
I've said it before. We've talked about this. Celebrity is a superpower, and you either use your power for good.
Yeah.
Or
With
you
great
use it.
power comes great responsibility.
If you're not a hero.
Read a Spider-Man book.
Yeah.
And there he goes, Hazel.
I did not see this coming.
Bad.
Wait, that's not it. Yeah, that one
Find the
works.
controls that extend the bridge.
Where's my thing here? Where's my badump dump? Nope, that's not it either. Oh my gosh, where did I hide it? I don't know where I hid it. It's gone. Did I actually lose the thing?
I don't think so. Because we still need
too
it
late
for
now.
bad Star Wars jokes.
It's too late now. I don't know where I put it.
Yeah, the moment is past.
Yeah, it's gone.
Josh says
It's
it was the Mega
gone.
one. The Series X is the small one. Okay.
Series X. Yeah, okay.
And
Not to be confused with the Xbox Series X, the giant brick.
mm-hmm. Hazel follows that up. Did you buy any?
9! Wow, 9! Really?
No, not really. But enough time to this fool. Moving on to a proper human being, reuniting with the band remaining members for one final concert.
Oh, yeah.
Ozzy Osbourne is getting back with Black Sabbath for one last show.
Yeah, one last
Yeah.
show. So we're told.
Yeah. It's the Back to the Beginning concert on July 5th at Villa Park. Tickets go on sale this Friday, February 14th at 10 a.m. But there is a whole host of bands in the lineup. Slayer's on there.
It's quite a long list.
It is.
Yeah.
And, but the standout, Ozzy and Black Sabbath.
I think this is cool. And it's all, including Bill Ward, who apparently has not really been sort of game to do this in the past. This is very cool for Ozzy to go back and to be able to play with these guys one more time, and for everybody to like, let's all come together and just do it. Yay! Yeah, me too, man.
Zale says, what a send-off.
What a send-off.
Absolutely.
Indeed. Ozzy just came out recently and has said his disease has progressed enough that he can no longer walk.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess that would explain
He
why
was in the chair at his induction.
at the Rock and Roll Hall
Mm-hmm.
ceremony.
But I'm guessing, once he's on stage, it's just going to click, right?
Oh my God, yeah.
And he'll be in performance mode. He'll give a great show.
Well, Sharon said that his voice is in good form, so
Yeah.
I'm interested in how this turns out.
Mm. Josh made it home safely.
Oh, finally
Excellent.
home.
Streets flooded, though.
Excellent. Oh my gosh, so much rain. Okay. I wonder if that's a link to the same system that we're getting.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I hope it's not linked to Trump opening water gates.
What?
You know how he almost flooded that town down in
Oh dear.
California,
Yeah.
trying to bring water.
Yeah. When you mention a United States president and Watergate.
I know. I know.
Where's my damn button? Nope, that's not it. I need my button. That's two. That's two now. You get another one.
All right.
You deserve it.
Catching up.
All right, we're all caught
Yep. Apparently, he's getting a
up.
tuna sandwich with
Tuna
no
sandwich,
crust.
no crust with Doritos.
Perfect. And,
Unlike Zazel, who says, "I like my Doritos with crust."
I just rewatched The Fast and the Furious, and tuna with no crust. That's what Paul Walker orders when he goes in hitting on Mia.
Tuna, no crust.
Yep.
I feel like I'm getting less of a sandwich if I don't have crust.
Depends on the size of the bread, I guess.
It's part of the bread.
But we got another trailer given to us, and it's not the first time we've seen the trailer from them, but that's a new trailer, and they reveal some more stuff in this one. Thunderbolts showed up.
Yeah, we
And
saw
there's
this the
some
other day.
interesting stuff going on here. Like we see Avengers Tower getting repurposed.
Yeah.
We see John Walker's shield bent in half.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
We get what I'm guessing is a look at the evil version of the Sentry, the Void,
Sentry, yeah.
in his beginning stages, because he's blasting away people and there's like a darkness following him. The new poster that they've released is awesome because Red Guardian makes a line in the trailer. We could be the heroes on the Wheaties box. So the new poster is a Wheaties box, and it says now with more Bucky.
That's awesome.
But yeah, the trailer looks awesome.
I'm actually more into this now with this one than I was prior to seeing it.
But it looks good. Red Guardian, I think, is going to be hilarious in this.
Well, but that's his thing.
I know. I think John Walker is going to get a little bit of a bit of redemption going here.
He just wanted to be
a hero.
Yeah, he just wanted to do right.
Yeah. It just kind of went overboard. But
yeah.
Josh says, I usually cut it off and give it to the birds outside.
Give it to the birds outside.
And Zazel says, crust is for the birds.
Yeah, what else crust is good for?
Toast.
Get off my lawn! It's a different kind of crust. Who's going to die, though? Well, funny that you should say that. Eagle Eyes have been watching this and analyzing it as they do.
They do.
And they're suggesting that Taskmaster may not make it past the first act.
Because we don't see her pop up in a lot of these street scenes, which I'm guessing will be pretty close to the climax fight.
I would think so. But,
all waits to be seen.
Who's going to bail them out? That's all I want to know. You're not going up against the... These guys are not taking on the Sentry.
I don't know. I mean, Alexei there, Red Guardian, gives a really heartfelt speech that moves Yelena to tears.
So?
And maybe he could do the same for Bob.
We're gonna talk him down.
Maybe.
Oh my God, how anticlimactic would that be?
Not my
Taskmaster.
Sean says, I bet something happens to Bucky.
I hope not.
I don't know. I
hope
think
not.
Bucky's going to be our linchpin here.
We need Buck to hang around for the not coming back Chris Evans. I think there's another ride there somewhere. Don't know when, don't know how. I think there's another ride somewhere.
But apparently the asterisk might have been explained away this week as well.
Okay.
In the opening moments of the trailer, Elaine Boozler there says the Avengers are not coming.
Oh. And
there's a poster, I guess, for the Asian markets where it says the Avengers are not coming with the asterisk in front of it.
Okay. All right.
So.
Oh, that's interesting.
Whether or not that's the actual reason, I don't know.
It's like a bullet point.
It is.
Thunderbolts. Like it's a work in progress. We'll put a pin on it.
Yeah.
That's the pin. I don't know.
But either way, I'm gonna go watch it.
I'm in. I'm in for sure. I'm just predict a separation from the two personalities, and by the end, it will be a Sentry versus Void fight. Did that happen in the comics?
I don't think so. I think he's always been like one entity, either one opposite or at either end of the spectrum.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway,
we can't fly. We can't fly.
No, they can't. Time to get these people some jetpacks. But next up, today they released a poster that showcases Carl Urban in his new role.
Come again?
As Johnny Cage.
What?
for Mortal Kombat 2, which will be in theaters October 24th.
Come on.
Carl Urban as Johnny Cage. But the poster they've released is literally a Johnny Cage movie.
Uncaged Fury.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
From the studio that brought you Rebel Without a Cause.
You know,
Or Cage, sorry.
Rebel Without a Cage. That's hilarious.
My bad.
I kind of dig that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I should, but I do.
Because like normally you would think he'd be a younger, more
I mean, let's be honest.
like a Van Damme type.
We all know the story, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Johnny Cage is Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yeah.
He was envisioned as Van Damme. That's why he wears the Bloodsport trunks.
Yep.
I don't know. I liked the revamped, rebooted Mortal Kombat. I liked it. So
I mean, even though they kind of went with the weird descendant rather than one of the previously established characters, but
it was fine.
it was fun. Yeah, like
It's fine.
you know, Sub-Zero was Sub-Zero, Scorpion was Scorpion. Goro looked pretty damn cool.
Yeah, they all looked good.
Mm-hmm.
And it didn't feel
As cheesy as the 9
No, it didn't.
one.
Now granted, I like the original.
Mm-hmm.
I went to the theater for that one,
too.
so and I had a great time doing
Christopher Lambert was awesome. But you know, this one's coming out serving as a sequel to the first one, directed by Simon McCoy. Screenplay penned by Jeremy Slater. And apparently our cast this time around includes Adeline Rudolph as Katana, Joe Talslim as Bin Han,
Bihan.
which I don't know that character.
Bihan, that's Sub-Zero.
Oh, never mind then.
Yeah.
It's Sub-Zero. I've never learned his name.
Yeah.
Hiroki Sanada
Hiroki
as
Sanada.
Scorpion.
He just won a bunch of awards
For,
for Shogun.
Yeah.
He's going to be in demand now, man.
Mm-hmm. Jessica McNamee as Sonya Blade, Louis Tan as Cole Young, Josh Lawson as Kano, Tadanobu Asano as Raiden.
Oh, wait a
and,
minute.
Tati Gabrielle as Jade.
I have a question.
So it looks like we're going to be diving into the whole the female ninjas this time through.
Oh, of course. So, Tadanobu Asano as Raiden, he was also in Shogun. He played, oh my gosh, I can't remember the guy's name. You'll recognize him though.
Okay.
If you saw Shogun, you'd recognize him. Let me,
I haven't watched it.
hold on a second here. Let me put up a photo here for, get a picture that's actually like viewable. Here we go. There he is. I dig it.
Cool.
And I buy that too. I can invest in him.
Josh says Mortal Kombat?
Mortal Kombat! I wish I had the echo on here. Do I have Mortal Kombat? I didn't put enough echo on that.
That's all good.
No time to reprogram that.
Follows that up. I had to sneak to watch Mortal Kombat. I was very sheltered back then. Couldn't watch Simpsons either. Did at my friend's house though.
Oh man, banned from The Simpsons?
Well, they were intended for adults back in the day. I mean, technically they still are, but
Primetime animation.
yeah.
Yep. Well, with streaming now.
Mhm.
No time animation. Anytime animation.
Exactly. But yeah, Mortal Kombat 2, October. Should be good. We still don't have an actual date or, confirmation that it's going to happen. But apparently, John Ross Bowie is set to reprise his role as Barry Kripke in the Big Bang Theory spinoff. So
Wened? Wened?
Mm-hmm. Are you making fun of my speech impediment?
Yes.
But yeah, Deadline is reporting that he has been cast, adding to Kevin Sussman as Stuart, Brian Posehn as Bert, and
Brian
Lapkus
Posehn
as Denise.
Nice.
So 4 characters popping in here, confirming for it. It's still in development for Max with Warner Brothers.
Yep.
And it's not 100% set in stone, but the Warner Brothers are basically signing him to a holding deal. So when they go, they go.
All right.
So I mean, that's something.
I feel like of the supporting characters,
Mm-hmm.
because Big Bang was an ensemble, so
It was.
everybody was a main. These are your now. Wait, do we have is comic book guy in there?
Yeah, Stuart.
Stuart.
Yeah,
Okay.
Stuart and Denise, his girlfriend.
Oh, Denise.
Yeah, she was the. They added her fairly late in the series.
Who did-
She came on as like an assistant manager.
Oh, at the
comic book
store. At the store. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I was thinking of what's the girl's name? Lauren Lupkus.
Yeah.
Oh, is that her?
Yeah.
She was in that Netflix movie. Oh my God. She's hilarious.
Hmm.
I can't think of the freaking name of the movie. The one with David Spade. The Real Missy.
Hmm.
Yeah, she's funny. She's definitely funny.
Mm-hmm. But should be good. Sean says, I heard that they were going to base the show on the comic
Oh,
book store.
on the store.
Apparently, yeah. Like,
Well,
that's what they're going
that
to
seems
center
like
it around.
like you know
That
like,
way your original cast can pop in from time to time, but not be completely necessary every episode, right?
Yeah. Are they going to show up? Are we going to have guest appearances?
Every Wednesday night. It's comic book night.
So they'll just float in and out.
Yeah. Josh says, parents
Wow.
had a hard time letting me even watch the
I'd have had a hard time letting you watch Power Rangers too. It can be a hard watch.
I watched it. Green Ranger.
Mighty Morphin is the only one that resonates for me in any way, and just like a tad, just a tad.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk some toys.
I do like the toy news.
Got some toy news. Not a lot of toy news this week, but some. Apparently revealed at MegaCon.
MegaCon.
We're getting the
MegaCon.
We're getting the next two pieces of the Studio Series Constructicon set.
That's the most exciting thing for me right there.
Yeah. So we're getting Long Haul and Hook.
Hook.
And apparently they're coming in a 2-pack. So you're going to be able to like link them up right away.
The thing with this, we talked about this when they did, was it Mixmaster and Scrapper?
Mm-hmm.
They're deluxe size figures, which means he's gonna be a big boy.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna be a big boy. I'm betting he's gonna be like probably Titan or pretty close to Titan class when he's
Probably.
assembled.
Yeah.
So if you've seen any of the recent Titan figures like Omega Supreme or Metroplex or
They're
Trypticon,
large.
that's big. And I have to make a decision on this because these are Pulse exclusive.
Mm.
So I may be out of the game on this already because I did not pre-order the first two.
Yeah.
But you can't tell me that this won't get a re-release somewhere down the line.
100%. But these two are available now for pre-order at Hasbro Pulse.
Yeah.
But there's also a HasLab project going on right now.
Yeah, it's a Transformer project.
It is.
Yep.
It is the Decepticons' ultimate weapon.
Yeah.
Leo Kaiser.
Leo Kaiser, well, that's an interesting look.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that wings on that guy remind me of the classics Jetfire. This isn't a character that everybody is necessarily familiar with because he's from the Japanese continuity when Transformers continued in Japan. We didn't get this character in North America, so I have no connection to this one.
But yeah, he's built from 6 ruthless warriors: Leozak, Drillhorn, Guy-Hawk, Hellbat, Jaruga, and Kilibison. Or Kilbison, I guess.
Kilbison, yeah.
Yeah, he will tower in at over 12 inches tall, which seems kind of small.
That
for a
seems
Titan,
short. Well, God, what size are the individual bots then if he's only 12 inches? Oh, they might be. That might be deluxe size. Maybe.
But the campaign is running now until March 24th.
Should we check in and see how they're doing?
Might as well. Because
let us do that.
There's 3 tiers. Unlocked at 13,000 backers, you're going to get a 7th figure that is Death Cobra.
Oh, nice.
who I guess he's a weapon for the main big guy. Tier 2 at 16,000 backers will get you Electromagnetic Nunchaka,
Okay.
which I guess is his signature weapon. Tier 3 at 18,000 backers will get you a display base that will showcase your combiner in battle-ready form.
We've got 41 days left on the I was about to say Kickstarter. 41 days on the campaign.
Mm-hmm.
We are looking at a target of 10,000 units. We are currently at 4,639, so not quite half funded.
So nowhere near. You need almost 9,000 to get to tier 1.
Well, they want 10,000, so you need 6,000 more.
Well, no, they want 13,000 for tier 1. These are the stretch goals, I guess.
Oh, stretch goals, yeah.
So 10,000 to make them.
To fund,
and
yeah, 10,000 to fund it.
And then 13,000 to start getting extras.
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I should have looked at that. Yeah, 3 tiers. 13,000 for Death Cobra.
16,000 for the weapon, and 18,000 for the stand.
Yeah, okay. But 10,000 to fund it.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
all righty.
If that's your bag, get in on it.
Well, it's not really mine, but
yeah, could be someone's. Josh says, looks like Voltron to me.
I mean, they all kind of have a Voltron-esque
They do.
thing going on when you start combining stuff.
Well, especially when you got like the color range here too, like yellow leg, blue arm, red arm, black torso.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, you're in Megazord territory right there.
I mean, we do have to give credit where credit is due. I mean, Sentai did it long before Voltron did.
Mm-hmm.
So we could nod to Super Sentai.
True. But, sticking with Transformers, there's also another MegaCon reveal. Transformers
MegaCon.
Transformers Age of the Primes Voyager class figures. Rescue Bot Heatwave.
Rescue Bots? What? That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised to see the Rescue Bots getting some love in this line, because that is so very much a like young children's line.
And I mean, even in his fire truck form, that does look, I don't know, not
juvenile.
A little.
I don't know how else to say it, and I don't mean that in a bad way.
No,
it just looks like a young child's toy.
Yeah. He comes with an Energon axe, a heat blaster, and a ladder accessory. So apparently he can climb up little stuff.
And this is sorry, what's this guy's name?
Heatwave.
Heatwave. I mean, Optimus Prime has been a fire truck in other media.
Mm-hmm.
He was a fire truck in animated. Is this supposed to be their Optimus in this one? I don't know.
Well, it is Age of the Primes, right? So
that's true. Yeah. Yeah.
And then the other one that got revealed was Skybite, which goes from robot to shark.
Oh yeah, and this comes from the Cybertron trilogy.
Because I have the original Beast Wars version of this guy.
Was he in Beast Wars?
I believe so.
I keep thinking him
because he was a shark, and I was like, oh, a shark transformer. I need that.
Yeah. He definitely was in the Unicron trilogy.
Yeah. But he comes with a double missile blaster accessory that attaches in both modes. So I'll remember to go back to that comments tab.
I'm like, I can see the notifications coming up. What's going on? Wow, that looks terrible.
John says, looks like a 3 or 4 year old toy.
And that's kind of what they're aimed at. Like this is like it's the Paw Patrol of Transformers.
Basically, yeah. Josh says, Beast Wars.
Beast Wars.
There you go. But yeah, but we're not done with Transformers yet.
All right.
Because they've got another one coming from the Transformers Timeless Comic Edition, and it is Optimus Prime and Starscream.
You know, I saw this. It's a completely novel idea, but I got to tell you, for an official Transformer, that Optimus Prime is fucking trash. And I love Optimus. He is my favorite Optimus. But I have seen third-party companies do this version of Optimus gazillion times better.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, these ones are inspired by the Transformers Hearts of Steel comic series.
Yep, that's right.
Excuse me. Uh, Apparently, it's just where they make contact with humanity.
100 years earlier.
Yeah, in the 1800s rather
Instead
than
of
the 1900s.
Yeah.
So they are a 2-pack. They will be available for pre-order actually now because it started today at 1 p.m. So
The thing about this Optimus, I mean, look at his alt mode. I mean, that looks like it could be right at home at Shining Time Station.
with Thomas,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, not so cool. Gaz is here.
Hey, what do you say?
Hey,
guys?
hey, what do you say, buddies?
He says, "Is that Optimus Choo Choo?
Optimus Choo Choo. Yeah. Steam Engine Prime.
Are you gonna choose this one?"
Optimus, I choose you.
Josh says, "Steampunk Transformers."
Steampunk Transformers, yeah.
Basically.
It just makes sense. Starscream, on the other hand, I mean,
He doesn't look terrible. I mean, he bears resemblance to his 80s counterpart.
his alt mode is definitely the weaker one.
Mm-hmm.
The robot mode is okay.
Yeah, I don't know what exactly he's trying to be in.
It's
Alt
like
mode.
an early, like a plane of some kind.
Maybe
It just makes sense. I mean, Starscream should be some kind of flying thing. So
he should. I mean, wouldn't he be a Zeppelin though?
it'd be hard to make be nothing but air,
Mm,
right?
true.
Josh says,
pass.
Is that going to get old soon?
No, never.
I'm going to add some more.
More cowbell.
I'm going to make it more echoey.
Nice.
Next week, it'll be even more offensive. Yeah.
So this next one, I know it's not your bag, but I think this one is kind of brilliant.
What?
And the time is now because the last time is now.
Okay.
Mattel Elite Greatest Hits 8 Collector's Edition of the You Can't See Me John Cena.
I thought you were going to tell me that they're just going to fucking sell you an empty box.
That would work too, but I thought this was a joke, but a couple places have confirmed it.
Oh, really?
And the packaging even reflects this. His head is missing, but you see his hat and his shirt.
That's funny.
And yeah, it's coming this year sometime, which is perfect for his farewell tour.
Yeah, that's right.
But yeah, completely clear John Cena. So yeah,
I mean, okay, for the gimmick alone, it's okay.
I think so. It's a good send-off figure.
Sure. You know my thoughts on this kind of stuff. Hot air balloon.
Yeah, it can be a good Starscream 1800s.
He'd just be the
He'd
basket.
be a basket.
Just the basket.
Basket with a parachute.
I mean, this one suffers from all of the things that I don't like about translucent figures. I mean,
you can see all the
I can see all the
interior mechanisms.
Absolutely, and I don't want to see that.
Well, Gaz says, where is it? He doesn't see anything. You can't see him. But this next one you can, even when you're... well, I guess that doesn't matter because...
Looking in the mirror?
Well, his enemy looks in the mirror and can't see anything.
All right.
Aw. Sean says...
can't see that on my toy shelf.
And Josh follows it up with...
I don't care enough.
Oh, come on, Mouse. Don't do it to me now.
It's not, is it? Is it messing you?
Come on, Mouse. Hook me up. There we go. Josh says, I don't care enough about Cena.
I don't care enough. Yeah, I like him, but I think of him more as an actor now than anything else.
Yeah. But, if only those were animated, eh? Get the little can't see me wave. But jumping over to NECA, as we were talking about his arch enemy in the mirror, can't see him. But now we're getting the ultimate 7-inch Van Helsing.
Van Helsing.
Mm-hmm. From the Horror of Dracula, the 1958 movie.
That's cool.
This is based on the Peter Cushing portrayal of Van Helsing. Sent to
You mean Grand Moff Tarkin?
I know. But he's sent to destroy
I couldn't help myself.
Dracula, played by Christopher Lee. I mean...
You mean Count Dooku?
Yes. But he stands 7 inches, features interchangeable waist, so he can have both the coat on and the coat off look.
To me, that seems like a pretty good we've talked about this before where like, and the coat is molded, right? So like
Mhm.
you get the best looking coat you can get because you can sculpt in all of the folds of the fabric and
Yeah.
stuff without having to muck around with it. But a long coat like that, it's like a long skirt, right? So
Mhm.
it limits your what you're going to
Posability.
do with the legs. So I do like that.
Mhm.
Ooh, Peter Cushing, Hammerhouse Van Helsing.
But yeah, it comes with interchangeable heads, hands, gloved hands, as well as a cross, a hammer, a wooden stake bundle, and 2 candle holders. So,
That's cool.
you know, comes in that collector-friendly window box if you never want to take them out. And
This feels like pretty standard neck affair for me at this point. I mean,
yeah,
you know you're going to get a very high quality sculpt. You know the plastic quality is always in question.
hmm it's available for pre-order right now, and apparently it's going to be
Warm
shipping April.
warm water or a hair dryer is your friend.
hmm
What's Josh saying? I was going to get seen a Peacemaker, but he killed the RoboCop actor that I liked the character, so I passed.
Aw,
What? What are we talking about? He killed who?
did Peacemaker kill the RoboCop guy?
Who? Peter Weller?
I don't.
In what?
Hmm. Well, Peacemaker was in second Suicide and his first season, right? So I can't remember who all he killed. He just kills everyone to get peace, no matter what.
The last superhero thing that I remember Peter Weller being in, he was some kind of, it was in the Arrowverse.
Hmm.
Maybe I'm confusing things.
Yeah, I probably am. But sticking with NECA here for one more, we get another wave of the Toonie Terrors.
Oh, they've been cute.
They have been. This one is based the Silver Screen Edition Universal Monsters. So we are getting
Oh.
Dracula, Frankenstein's monster, the Mummy, and the Wolfman.
Have we already had color versions of these?
I believe we have.
Yeah, so that's just an easy. Oh, right. Joel Kinnaman.
Okay.
That new RoboCop, Joel Kinnaman. He did.
Oh, there you go. In the second Suicide Squad movie.
Yeah. Joel Kinnaman. I like that RoboCop, by the way.
It was good. But yeah, these ones here, standard Tiny Toon or Toonie Terrors.
Yeah, they're like 4.5, 5 inch or whatever.
Yeah. You can buy the 4-figure bundle at the NECA store and get free domestic shipping.
Oh, that's in the United States, my friend.
I know.
So it
we
doesn't
don't
apply
need
to us.
But
Doesn't apply to us Canucks.
I think they're doing that based solely on the Mummy, because of the 4, that is the weakest one. It is it's a slug figure.
Yeah, no. Well,
and the
but
other,
for the most part, the Toonie Terrors have been. They've been very limited. Like get some shoulder, maybe the head will turn.
Yeah, but the rest of them, like they do move their arms.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
A little bit of head movement, but the Mummy is strictly cross-armed.
I wonder if the head will turn on him.
I would hope so.
The Bella
Lugosi.
Yeah.
Yeah. But these will be shipping soon, so I'm assuming they'll be hitting shelves relatively quickly.
Yeah. They all have large heads. That's sort of the that's the aesthetic. Right? Yeah, to be more like cartoons.
Yeah.
You know the ones that really work is the adjacent ones. Like I got Kim the Teen Wolf one.
Yes.
And it just really works because it reminds me of the Teen Wolf cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
The Wolfman looks like Michael J. Fox's Teen Wolf trying to be scary.
A little bit.
Oh, I wish it was within reach. I'd have grabbed it.
But anyway, that does bring us to the end of our toy segment.
Oh.
So it is time for the next segment.
Oh dear. All right, let's get the machine ready. Are we stumping anybody this week?
I really hope I've got
My
Josh
God.
beat this
Well,
week.
let's find out with. That's not the button. I've been a button. Try again. Here we go.
Lyrics. It's misheard lyrics. Lyrics. It's misheard lyrics.
Tonight.
I was trying to be all funny and shit. It just didn't work out. I'm like, I can't play 2 sounds at the same time. What am I trying to do?
I don't know.
I'm not playing it again.
All right.
Wait, before we do anything else, let me just make sure. Okay, I have it queued. It's ready.
Ba-dum-bum.
That too. It's ready.
All right. This week's misheard lyric.
Oh, yeah. Don't forget, we are looking for
the song title.
The correct song title.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Using only these misheard lyrics, Clark makes a fool of his story.
Wow. That's not an obvious symbol there.
I know. I even tried blurring it more.
Wow.
But yeah, Clark makes a fool of his story.
Okay, we're going to run the sounder on this one. We'll check back with your answers after that. As I'm staring at the comment tab and not seeing any answers come in. And I'm like, is this the night that it happens?
It might be.
Oh my gosh. Stand by.
Oh, I think we did it.
Yeah, no clue. Okay. Well, I'm giving me one of those. That one's for me. And this one's for you. Don't put that up. Oh.
Technically, it is incorrect.
Oh, that's incorrect. Okay.
It is incorrect, Sean. It is not specifically Randy Orton's theme song.
Oh, all right.
And Gaz says...
I can see your face shining through the window on the other side. Rosanna.
We need to get him on here for karaoke night.
How, my God, how long would the stream run before we were canceled? Stop, shut that thing down.
We'll go until people are tired. Once the comments start rolling in, stop. Then we'll stop.
We could do that. We could have a little online party, but we couldn't stream it.
I don't know if it's just us singing it.
The music rights.
I know. We're not.
You think we'd get away with it?
Yeah.
Do you think we'd get away with it?
If it's just us singing.
Oh
with no
my
backup
God.
tracks.
Live stream karaoke night? A fandom power karaoke night?
Acapella karaoke.
Oh dear. Hell no, man. I've got enough memory in the mixer. We could probably, and enough banks. Let me do some quick math here. I could do, let's see. If I take out the ones I'm not using, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have enough space for 60 songs.
Oh.
I don't know if the memory card would hold 60 songs. But I have enough slots for 60 songs.
Could be interesting.
Okay, back to the thing at hand here. We're talking about this misheard lyric.
Yeah.
Stumped. I know. I'm the same. Like, huh?
Well, the actual lyric. He was thinking Sunny
Boy. Sunny Boy.
But anyway, all in for all in. The actual lyric is Clock makes a fool of history.
Clock makes a fool of history. Okay. What's the deal with this one?
This song is Line in the Sand by Motorhead.
Whoa.
Awesome. It was recorded May of 2003 to be used as the entrance theme for the Professional Wrestling Alliance Evolution. The stable consisting of Triple H, Ric Flair, Batista, and Randy Orton. So Orton did technically come out to it a few times when with the group.
Yep. Yeah.
It would be released on the 2004 album WWE Theme Addict, The Music Volume 6. And yeah, it's Motorhead. It's one of 3 songs that they've done technically for Triple H.
Just for WWE?
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you don't know what the actual lyric sounds like, it goes like this. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool to hear Lemmy, though.
It is.
Sean, yes, you were kind of close.
Kind of close.
If you really look deep, then maybe you'll find that somewhere there will be a place hidden behind my comedian face.
Rosanna?
Rosanna.
Yes, Sean was
Yep,
close.
kind of close, kind of close.
Oh,
I didn't listen to Motorhead very much. No, me neither.
fair enough. I saw them in concert. They were the loudest band in the entire lineup.
Oh, you've said that before.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you
These-
go home with bloody ears?
I couldn't hear for 3 days. It was friggin' awesome.
That's not cool, man.
Oh, so it was. Motorhead on one stage, then right after that, Megadeth on the other.
I guess if I was 18 or something, I could be cool with it, but not at my age now. I want to.
This was
What?
many moons ago.
What? I can't hear you. What? Talk into my good ear.
Yeah, Lemmy stepped up the mic. We are Motorhead. We play rock and roll, and then they just launched right into it.
Oh, that's
it was
very cool.
amazing.
That's very cool. Yeah, no bullshit. Let's get to it.
Yep. But yeah, love me some Motorhead. Anyway, moving on. You remember we were talking about a while ago, Popeye the Slayer Man, where some mutated evil Popeye version is inhabiting a spinach factory.
Yeah.
Well, somebody else is taking a crack at it now.
Oh dear.
And we've got this next one called Shiver Me Timbers.
Shiver Me Timber. Oh dear.
So this is another Popeye horror film starring Amy Mackey and Neamp Parrington.
Okay.
In this one, though, it starts off in Northern California during the summer of '86. Olive Oil, along with her cinema-obsessed friends and brother Castor, embark in a once-in-a-lifetime camping trip to witness the dazzling meteor shower accompanying the arrival of Halley's Comet.
Oh, that's the year we did come in '86, didn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
But what starts as a serene evening of stargazing quickly turns into a harrowing nightmare when a meteor from a comet transforms Popeye into a terrifying and unstoppable killing machine.
So are we literally going to begin the movie with our classic characters?
Maybe, but I'm guessing he's not going to be in love with Olive Oil, more so trying to kill her.
At the beginning, you think so? Well, no, after the meteor.
Yeah, after the meteor, yeah. Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe he will be in love with her at the beginning, but Gaz says that wasn't Rosanna.
Oh, voices by Russ Ballard.
Okay.
Oh man.
Josh says, yeah, hard pass.
Hard pass.
And then Gaz follows that up with no.
Loading lexic.
Wrong damn fucking button. Let's try that again. No. For the love of humanity, leave Popeye alone.
Well, they're not leaving him alone. This is the second horror movie to take him on. So, I mean, neither of these have hit theaters yet, but, he's in the free domain now. So I guess we can expect a bunch of these.
The public domain. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I'm kind of surprised nobody else has taken a stab at Winnie the Pooh, but, that concept in itself was...
I mean, Winnie the Pooh's it was a literary character before anything else. Yeah.
Josh says, pirate's favorite place to eat.
Arby's. I love it. Love it. We have the meats.
But yeah, I'm probably not going to go see this one in theaters, but
I'm not. And if you're not, who is going to tell me about it?
I'll watch it on streaming at some point.
Okay, all right.
But we did link to the trailer in the show notes if you want to go have a look. It is a Red Band trailer, so it is gory as all hell.
Well, I'd expect nothing less.
Yeah, it's gore and violence and screaming. So please, Popeye, don't kill me.
All right.
Pirate's favorite car?
Favorite car? Yes.
Well, speaking of cars and someone who lives in them,
No.
well, I guess for a time he lived in a trailer.
For
For the majority of the series, he lives in his car. The boys are coming to Niagara Falls Comic-Con.
Jesus Christ, Ricky.
Holy fuck, look at them kitties. Yeah, Ricky, Julian, and Bubbles will be at Niagara Falls Comic-Con this year to meet people and, converse and whatnot. So
I'm excited to see how this is going to go. I've been at an event, not a convention, but I was at an event where they were present. And they just walked around and milled with the crowd.
Nice.
And it was exactly what you think it was.
But yeah, if you haven't got tickets to that, lots of time yet. But
I feel like for me, I would have more interesting conversation because I want to talk to Bubs and tell him that I saw him when he was in a real band. When he played here in Bob Cajun.
Nice.
Yeah. which is bizarre, which he did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I saw all three of them, me and the wife, when they were at the Academy Theater in Lindsay. That was a
Oh,
good
wow.
show. That was a good show.
Was it just like stand up and stories and?
There was audience participation as well.
Yeah, that's cool.
It was a good show.
I'm curious to know if they will break character.
I don't know for sure because, like, they're pretty good about keeping in character when they're doing like promotional tours and whatnot. So
Yeah, but it's like they're billed as the Trailer Park Boys. They're not billed as
yeah,
their names.
yeah.
Does anybody know their real names?
Mike Smith is Bubbles.
Yeah.
Rob Tremblay, I believe, is Julian.
Right.
And I can't remember Ricky's name. It's Ricky.
Let's call him Chops.
Yeah.
Ricky Chops.
But anyway, just another addition to their ever-growing list of cool people to go see.
It is shaping up to be a good list this year.
It's looking like a good list so far. This next one, though, I'll be happy to see this. Venom: The Last Dance is set a Netflix streaming debut.
You okay?
So apparently it will be hitting Netflix on February 25th.
Oh, that's just a couple weeks away.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Sean says...
that movie they did was messed up. Which one?
Which one? Yeah, because
I saw SwearNet.
Yeah, but there's Trailer Park Boys, the movie. Then there's...
We're going to fucking Europe, boys.
That was a whole season. There was a second movie, I think called The Big Dirty.
Yeah.
And then there was a third movie where they started growing more weed.
No, this one with Billy Bob Thornton.
Hmm.
Where they're gonna play like the cat, the band.
Oh, the new one?
Yeah.
Standing on the shoulders of kitties.
We're going to fucking Europe, boys.
I got locked out. You gotta fucking come get me.
I agree. They are messed up, but it is a
They're
very
fun.
it is a very particular type of humor.
Well, I always got a kick out of the first movie because the end title credits, they use the song Bob Cajun by the Tragically Hip.
Nice.
So,
Nice.
yeah. But back to Venom here.
Oh, so Venom, February 25th.
Yeah. So
Just
I
a
will
few
finally
days.
get to see the
Just a few days from now,
final
actually.
installment of the Venom trilogy.
Myself as well. I have not seen it. Oh, SwearNet, where they played different people. That's true. They did. Yeah. They were kind of playing themselves.
Yeah, but
Like
a few other
parody.
characters.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I liked it.
They
I thought
also
it was
had
good.
that Drunken on Drugs Happy Time Fun Hour, which was like a weird variety show with them.
Drunken on Drugs Happy Fun Time Hour.
I think so, something like that.
7 fucking words.
But Ricky has got a new show on Max, The Trades. It's friggin' hilarious if you haven't.
He's
seen
not
it.
playing Ricky though.
No, he's playing a dude working at. Honestly, I don't know what type of facility it is. They do a lot of welding.
Oh, The Trades. That makes sense. Yeah. Okay.
But season 2 is coming in somewhat.
And you said that's
soon.
on Max?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Max and Crave. Yeah. But, Venom 3, Netflix, February 25th. What else do we need?
Yeah, I'm interested to see what's going to happen here. Like what, I mean, we could just look it up at this point, but like, I want to see what connections, if any, are wiped away versus what do they hold on to, if anything. And it doesn't really matter because this was the last one in
the franchise.
Yeah.
Reboot.
Yeah. Just fucking sell it all back.
Yeah, give it
Sell
back
it
to
all
Disney.
back.
Get all the rights in one place, and then let's do some proper crossovers. But how about some history?
Teach me something, man.
Well, there's not much to, I guess it's not merely learning, but more, this week's is happy birthdays.
Oh, that's fine.
On this day in 1926, Leslie Nielsen was born.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
26.
Yeah, Canadian actor and comedian. His career spanned over 60 years, appearing in more than 100 films,
My
150 television programs, and portraying more than 220 different characters.
Just for the record, Leslie Nielsen was 48 years old when I was born.
Oh my God.
Which is 2 years younger than I am now. Wow.
Uh-huh. I guess he had some memorable performances in Forbidden Planet and The Poseidon Adventure, which kind of set him up as a serious actor.
Yeah, yeah.
But then, he jumped into some comedy roles, like, classics like Airplane, The Naked Gun
Naked
series,
Gun, all of them.
From the Files of Police Squad.
Men with Brooms.
Men with Brooms.
Men with Brooms, a Canadian classic.
Where he gets all high on mushrooms and can't walk.
Because they're growing under the house.
Because Roxanne delivers the best.
Yeah.
But yeah, also on this day in 1936, Burt Reynolds was born.
My God.
The Burt.
The Bandit.
Mm-hmm. American actor, most famous during the 70s and 80s. First became well known as a result of the television series such as Gunsmoke, Hawk, and Dan August back in the 60s and 70s. Had leading roles in such films as Navajo Joe, 100 Rifles, and played the role of Louis Medlock in Deliverance.
Deliverance, yeah.
Where Ned Beatty had to squeal.
Towards the end of his career, things were not looking so good for him. He ended up playing. Oh my God, I would love to go back and look at some of the marketing stuff because he did the press rounds. You know the director Uwe Boll?
I do not know for sure.
He did the Dungeon Siege movie.
Okay.
Starring Jason Statham.
Mm-hmm.
Dungeon Siege being a video game franchise. Burt Reynolds played the king in that movie. And I
seem to recall something about that.
It is absolutely one of those movies because actors got to get paid. Yeah, Uwe Boll, who's basically known as a schlock director, right? So,
yeah, it's Forbidden Planet.
Forbidden Planet, yeah, classic.
And then
who? Burt Reynolds in the Fart Gadget? No, Leslie Nielsen in the Fart Gadget. Yeah, of course.
Gaz follows it up. Here's to you, Bandit.
I will drink to that. Just water, but
cheers. But yeah, after those ones, he got leading roles in a bunch of really successful films. White Lightning, Longest Yard, Smokey and the Bandit.
Oh, yeah.
Smokey and the Bandit 2, Hooper, Starting Over, Cannonball Run, and The Best Little Whorehouse in Texas.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. But we jump ahead to 1962.
I thought you were on a roll. 26, 36, 46.
Oh, no. 62, singer Sheryl Crow is born.
She's that old?
I know, eh?
I didn't realize that.
But yeah, American singer, musician, songwriter, and actress. She's released 12 studio albums, 5 compilations, 3 live albums, and contributed to several film soundtracks, including Cars.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
She sold more than 50 million albums worldwide and won Grammy Awards 9 times from 32 nominations.
I still think of her as Lance Armstrong's ex-girlfriend.
Yeah. But as far as her acting career goes, she's been on TV series like 30 Rock, Cop Rock, GCB, Cougar Town, Jon Stewart and Stephen Colbert's Rally to Restore Sanity and or Fear, One Tree Hill, NCIS New Orleans, and she was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame back in 2023.
2023, wow. Okay. Oh, yeah, Stroker Ace. Yep, absolutely.
Josh says...
yes, I definitely thought she was younger as well.
And follows that up with...
what I know.
She's 22 years older than me.
What's it? 12 years older than me.
But then rounding out our collection here in 1979, singer Brandy.
Oh, she's younger than me.
Yeah. Even
Brandy? Wasn't she on a TV show?
She is a singer, songwriter, dancer, model, and actress. And after signing with Atlantic Records in 93, she released her self-titled debut album the following year. That sold 6 million copies worldwide. She gained fame playing on the UPN sitcom
Moesha. That's it. Yeah.
And had further roles in the television film Cinderella in 1997.
Oh, that's right.
And she was in the slasher film I Still Know What You Did Last Summer.
Still know what you did last summer.
Yeah. Worldwide total, apparently she sold over 40 million records and 8.62 million albums sold in the U.S. alone.
That's a pretty impressive number.
So happy birthday to her.
All right. Now I know some stuff.
Yeah. Another trailer we got. This one, I don't know. I didn't find the first one as scary as it could have been,
I
but
didn't
it was
watch the
still
first one.
a
So,
twisted premise.
yeah.
Megan 2.0 got its teaser trailer. It's going to be in theaters June 27th, and
It just looks like plastic.
well, she's supposed to be. She is
It's a
plastic.
doll, right?
Yeah.
Or android or whatever the hell it is.
Toy companion person.
Yeah, okay.
But,
Call it what it is.
yeah. The synopsis for this one: 2 years after the original Megan movie, the marvel of artificial intelligence went rogue and embarked on a murderous rampage, where she was destroyed. But her creator, Gemma, played by Allison Williams, has become a high-profile author and an advocate for government oversight of AI.
I wonder why.
Meanwhile, her niece, Caddy, played by Violet McGraw, is now 14 and has become a teenager, rebelling against Gemma's overprotective rules. Unbeknownst to them, an underlying tech company has stolen and misused the production of Megan, and they are using it for a defense contractor to create a military-grade weapon known as Amelia.
Oh, wow. Played by Ivana Sakno.
Mhm.
That is our Shin Hati from Ahsoka.
Ahsoka,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's cool.
And they're pegging her as being taking her as the ultimate killer infiltration spy. But as Amelia's self-awareness increases, she becomes decidedly less interested in taking orders from humans or keeping them around. So with the future of human existence on the line, Gemma realizes that the only option is to resurrect Megan and give her a few new upgrades, making her faster, stronger, and more lethal. And then their paths collide, and the original AI bitch is about to meet her match.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
yeah, it's kind of taken the road of, I guess, Aliens, where the first one is all supposed to be like horror and suspense, and the second one is going to be a lot more action.
Action oriented. Oh,
Mhm.
maybe.
But, we'll see when it comes out. Josh says, I've been seeing people getting Megan life-size dolls. Those are creepy. Yeah, NECA actually just, the shipping for their life-size one that they announced last year
Yeah.
is here now, and they are shipping out now. So,
Well, NECA's done life-size stuff before in their foam,
the Gremlins.
the foam figures. Well, they did like the full-size Arkham Batman, Deadpool, a Wonder Woman. Yeah.
Josh says, sounds like Terminator 2. Yeah, they're just going to reprogram the original Terminator to fight the new Terminator. So, literally.
All right. Yeah.
But
I think I liked it better when it was called Terminator.
This one, in the trailer, it doesn't give you much. Basically, it's her silhouetted and she's dancing.
Okay.
So,
I mean, it's something. And I'm sure people who liked the first one will probably go and check this one out.
More than likely. So we are almost to the end of our show this evening. One more note from the Super Bowl. Apparently, when Taylor Swift was put up on the Jumbotron,
Yep.
the entire stadium booed her.
Not the T-Swizzle.
There apparently were not that many Swifties in the house for the Super Bowl.
Why the booing?
I don't know.
I don't understand that.
Is it because the Chiefs lost?
I don't know. She's just there supporting her boyfriend.
Exactly.
Who
Cut her a
cares?
break. But anyway, that does bring us to our final item.
What? It's that time again? We've reached the end of the road. But before we go, one more thing. It's Andy. He's out in the aisles. He is hunting for you and I, so we can save a few dollars with this week's toy hunting tip at Dollarama. Rama.
Nice. All right, spotted this week. Oh, what's this here, Gaz? Sam? Before I
They
jump
give
into
you
it.
this. Why can't they give us a life-sized Alf?
Oh, it's true. But they did give us a couple Alf figures, and they were pretty sweet.
Like 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah. Actually, they also did some in the line of the Toonie style.
Yeah, the Toonie. They're not terrors.
No,
it's
they're
the
just
other
Toonie
one.
people.
Yeah.
But anyway, spotted on shelves this week. Fans of Squishmallows and Disney should be excited. The Disney Micro Mellows are showing up for $4 a pop.
Oh.
Regular retail $21.79. So you're saving a few there.
Oh wow, yeah.
And then the Squishmallow Fig Bands are coming in at $4 a pop as well. Regular retail on those $12.95 each. So
that's like a third the price.
Yeah,
that's great.
And I know Squishmallows are hot right now.
Yeah. My granddaughter likes them.
My daughter loves them. And Josh says
I'd take an Alf.
Yeah, I got 2 Alfs. I got regular Alf and rock and roll Alf.
Oh, nice. Nice. If you take the jacket off rock and roll Alf, he can just be Alf.
Alf again.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is what we spied this week in the toy aisle.
My gosh, that was, you thought it was going to be a short one tonight. I think we're tracking right on with our average run times. Before we go, just remind everybody, Sunday night, we're back again. It's Back in Black series. We're going to phase 3. For those of you who are in the action figure world, phase 3, that was the long-running red and black boxes. It's going to be an interesting conversation on Sunday night as we look at some figures that are new to us and some that are not so new, or maybe some that are just repainted, because that never happens. But that's coming up on Sunday night. And then we'll be back again next Tuesday with the 93rd installment of Random Fandom Tuesday.
Josh says, my son and sister love them.
Oh, that's cool. That is very cool.
They are squishy.
Don't forget, send us your toy photos and your stories. We want to connect with you guys. If you want to, best case scenario, I would love to have your photos here and have you right here with us, somewhere in here. We'll fit you in. If you got a webcam, even if you got a cell phone, that'll work. If you want to be a guest on the show and talk about nerdy toy stuff, hit us up.
This place to do it.
You think they'll loaded those things into a Nerf grenade launcher?
I don't know if that would work or not. Because Nerf is usually just designed for the little Nerf bullet, right?
That's true.
But I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Maybe a potato gun would work better.
Oh, lots of hairspray.
And Josh, are you going to do the collection pick Sunday?
Are we going to do collection picks on Sunday?
I think if we get enough submissions, we could do them both. Some on random, some on black.
We can do them sort of however we want. I mean, ideally, and Josh, you kind of you spurn the whole thing, man.
Gotta sell, he good.
That's cool. I'm always interested in the story, so I just feel like I can read text of an email or a text message, but it's just more personable. Like, we got a phone call from you. Had I have known that this was going to be a thing, I would have said right from the beginning, let's get you on the show. Let's do let's bring you in on camera. And that would be a lot of fun. So the invitation is open. Send us your photos and let's connect.
Absolutely.
So yeah, hit us up on any of the socials. Also, don't forget fandompower3@gmail.com, and look forward to hearing from you guys when and if. I got nothing else, man. What about you?
I got nothing else.
All right. So hopefully we'll see you guys on Sunday night. If not, back here again on Tuesday. And until then, everybody, remember, whatever your thing is, fan on. And for Fandom Power, my name is Wes.
I'm Andy.
We'll see you on the next one. And bye for now.